words for you. M-E.
Yeah, I got a whole sentence for you. Silverado.
Oh, please.
Hey, big fella, what do you drive?
Ford F-150.
Put the frame on the car.
Want to talk about frames, huh? Dodge. Chevy? You want a real frame on the right truck? Ford. That bad boy's fully boxed. F-150 is the strongest truck, period. Truth's hard to swallow sometimes, huh, fellas?
When you learn the truth about trucks, you'll know why only one truck has earned the right to be called F-150.
Hey, where'd he get this?
I think that's off your truck.
Ain't no doubt my king of the mountains built for tough.
How you zombies doing out there? It's crazy, ain't it? So, all my buddies are texting me, begging me to do these crazy things, but they're saying, hey, do one for Eddie Raven. And I've written several really good songs with Eddie, and that certainly was a hero of mine. And I know he's quarantining safely and social distancing and all that. And Eddie, this for you, old pal. And Bobby and Keith and all them are dogging me. So this is for you guys. And we'll do us an Eddie Raven song here. Yeah, blue Monday morning at the factory gate. Almost time to clock in. And the boys were betting Joe wouldn't show. Hell, they'd seen him over the weekend. He had 4 new tires, that old Cadillac. Betty the waitress, some clothes in the back. Dashboard full of road maps of Mexico. Yeah, Joe knows how to live. He'd say women are made to love, and money is made to spend. And life is something, buddy, you may never live again. Oh, I got to admit it, Joe sure knows how to live. By now he'd be down by the ocean, he and Betty stretched out somewhere. The only blue in his eyes is a blue moonlight bouncing on Betty's big ass. Oh, and I can just see him rolling around in the sand. I never thought I was a jealous man, when I think what he's doing and what I am not. Oh, I get jealous a lot. Say women are made to love, and money is made to spend. And life is something, buddy, you may never live again. Oh, I got to admit it, Joe sure knows how to live. Yeah, I hate to admit it, Joe sure knows how to live. How about you?
Live this hour, Fox and Friends has got a great song to sing to all of us on this wet day here in the Northeast.
So wait a second. We get to talk to him and hear him sing, and probably in the After the Show. He's got his entire band here.
I know.
Looking forward to that. So stick around. He'll be joining us on the couch about 8:45 Eastern Time. And joining us now, someone who does so much for our troops, country music superstar Toby Keith. Good morning to you, Toby. You never get used to watching those videos, or they never get old, do they?
See a million of them. I love them. Yeah. They're amazing.
You've done
Chick-fil-A is the newest one, though. I mean,
that is the latest.
It's a good place.
Fresh today.
Right. Now, you've been in Afghanistan and Iraq?
I go every spring for 2 weeks, and we're at 180 shows and counting, and we'll be our 10th anniversary going over when we go next spring.
And how do you characterize those audiences?
Oh, they're off the hook. I mean, first year, first time I went for just a little bit and thought, man, this would be an honor of my father, who was a vet. And I thought, I'll go over there and get to do it. And now 9 years later, we're still rocking. It's just, it's the most unbelievable
history and geography lesson and get to see all the heroes and the welcome you get, and there's such a void there that we've become real close friends with the USO. In fact, my best friend, one of my best friends and booking agent, has been on the board for 9 years, and we're completely dedicated to it.
Well, obviously they love seeing somebody from home perform for them, but what does it do for you in here?
It does everything for me. It's my, I figure I've got in 180 days, so if I can do this 10 more years, I'll actually have one full deployment.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see you with face paint on some special ops missions. You don't want to see Toby Keith coming.
Let me ask you about this, because out in Portland, Oregon, the school board there has allowed the regular military to come back in to try and recruit some kids there, or at least let them know about the military as an option for jobs. And now they're also approving the anti-war protesters to recruit kids in the school. Their argument is that they want the kids to have a fair and balanced approach to that.
Well, Fox is fair and balanced, right?
There you go.
That should be demanding in every school.
You know, our military is very necessary. Even in times, I've been out in this whole world, and I see that, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya get all the headlines. We are global. We're everywhere. We have, especially Navy and stuff, our Air Force, soldiers on the ground, all over the world. And our military is very important to our security here.
They got to understand that.
And they have to understand that.
Hey, I got to tell you something. I'm really thrilled you have a new album out, Clancy's Tavern. You say you write a bunch of songs, you hone them down, say these are the best. But the story of Clancy's Tavern's even better. Tell us what it means, what it symbolizes, and how it impacted you.
Clancy is my grandmother. She had a nightclub in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and she operated it for years. Her husband died when her kids were 4 years and younger. There was 3 of them. She left them with her parents, moved into town, worked for a gigantic Dixie Cup factory, but in the late 40s became the first shift manager in a male-dominated factory, and ran that shift forever. Took cover charge at this bar called Billy Garner Supper Club. When Billy retired, my grandmother took it over, bought me my first guitar, and I went and spent my 12th summer with her in that nightclub and would watch that band play every night.
Sure.
And you'd work your butt off.
And work my butt off. And so I wrote this song to bring all those characters in that nightclub back to life and when I was a kid, and called it Clancy's Tavern. It's a kind of Irish waltz.
Well, you're going to bring one of those tunes from that brand new CD to life right over there in just a minute. You ready?
Sure.
All right, Toby Keith, coming up next.
Looking forward to it.
Spend his life working on the land, dirty hand and a clean soul. Breaks his heart seeing foreign cars filled with fuel that isn't ours, wearing cotton we didn't grow. Got her inside blue fine high on a farm, simplified tattoo on his left arm. Spend a little more in the store for a bag in the back and say USA. WD-40 and a Craftsman ranch. He ain't president, he's just made in America. His wife, she's that wife, decorates on the 4th of July, but said every day is Independence Day. She's golden rule, teaches school, some folks say it cool, but says the president singing away. She's got the red bike, fine hair on the farm, simplified tattoo on his left arm. Spend a little more in the store for a tag in the back. I say USA. Won't find nothing that he can't fix. WD-40 and a Craftsman wrench. He ain't president, he's just made in America. Born in a hot land, raised up a family. Got the red bud blue blind hound on the farm, a simplified tattoo on his left arm. In the store for a tag in the back. I say USA. He won't find nothing that he can't fix. WD-40 and a Craftsman ranch. He ain't president, he's just made in America. whole town came out to watch. Hey, they pay the parking lot. Somebody hung a ribbon up and then they cut it down. And that big white rose on that sign put innocence in all our lives. We could see its neon light half a mile loud. Gas was 50 cents a gallon. They'd put it in for you, and then bump your tires and check your oil and wash your windows too. And we'd shine those cars bright as bright. We'd go park underneath that light, stare right at the nearest star. There was nothing else to do. Now there's plywood for glass, where the windows all got smashed. And there's just a chunk of concrete where those old palms used to stand. There's a couple of cars that out of the ground, and that old sun still spins round and round. I guess the White Rose filling station's just a memory now. And the girl would spend a couple of bucks just to meet the boys working at the pump. They grew up and fell in love, and they all moved away. And strangers used to stop and ask how far we'd driven off the map. And then they built that overpass, and now they stay out on the highway. There's plywood for glass, and the windows all got smashed. And there's just a chunk of concrete where those old pumps used to stand. There's a couple of cars hop out of the ground, and that old sign still spins round and round. And I guess the White Rose filling station's just a memory now. And the young sign with the heart and soul of this old one-horse town. And it's like it lost its will to live the day they shut it down. And there's plywood for glass, where the windows all got smashed. And there's just a chunk of concrete where those old pumps used to stand. There's a couple of cars hop out of the ground, and that old sign still spins round and round. And I guess the White Rose filling station's just a memory now. Yeah, that old
Hey, it's Toby Keith here, and I just picked up my 2015 Ford F-150. I'm thrilled to be one of the first people, the first, to be driving around in this new F-150. To me, the coolest new feature that they've added is you can take your key fob and lower your tailgate. You can take your cargo, keep it in your hand, have your key fob, hit it, boom, tailgate opens, throw it in there, slam. The other Ford trucks I've owned and still own have cameras in the front and the back. This one has a 360 camera on it. Basically, it shows you an image of your Ford truck from above, and you can see the ground all the way around you, so you're always protected. Probably the craziest stuff that I've had experience-wise in my Ford trucks would be down to my hunting ranch, just getting back in the woods and mudding and sliding and hunting, you know, filling the back up with wild game and in places you can't get out. It's why every single vehicle I have has four-wheel drive on it. You get stranded down there, it's about a 27-mile walk to hell. You sure wouldn't want to be on your foot hoofing it that far. I just have to have a truck. I can't have a car. A car doesn't fit my lifestyle. I can't imagine owning any other truck besides a Ford.
Well, congratulations on over 2 million copies of Red Solo Cup sold.
Yeah, and Solo Cup sold to Dart Drinking Cup company for about $1 billion, and they were in bankruptcy in Halloween, so I didn't get none of it, but I'd like to have my part.
I think we talked to you last year when you were releasing Red Solo Cup. Actually, last year when you were in Pittsburgh, you played it for us on the tour bus. You told me it was the dumbest song you'd ever recorded.
It was, but at the same time, it was a show song that I knew was going to work for my audience and me. And see, me and my audience are one. And I knew it would be like Weed with Willie and Get Out Your Clothes, Get Out My Car. I knew it would be that kind of party song, but I didn't know that it was going to be the sensation it was. It crossed boundaries where it was like, it reached people that country music can't reach.
I saw on YouTube they made like a rap version of it.
Oh, they've made 50 different versions. You can probably find a gospel version.
A polka version, who knows?
A polka version. Oh, my polka. Polka's funny.
Yeah, it is.
I love polka.
But I mean, just for instance, today here in Pittsburgh, in the parking lots, we've been here for hours and hours, and I've seen thousands of Red Solo Cup T-shirts, women with Cone Red Solo Cup bras. I've seen several people with Red Solo Cup like garbage cans wearing around their waist. They love it.
Smart, ain't it? It's a pretty song.
It is.
It is a pretty song. It is. Sometimes, you know, if you fish, you keep bait on your hook. You write songs and you just keep hanging in there. You know, once in a while something sensational happens. And Red Solo was a phenomenon. There's a difference between, you know, I've had records go #1 5 weeks and not sell any records. And frickin' Red Solo Cup died like at 9 on the charts. I've had records go #1, stay there 5 weeks, and I don't even play in the show because they don't mean anything.
Right.
But, you know, it's not really up to us, and it's really not up to y'all. It's up to what the listeners, if the radio stations aren't going to play it, or I'm not going to record it, if they find it, if fans find it, they're just going to put it in on their playlist, and it really ain't up to us. You know, we can't run ego jukeboxes. I can't, y'all can't, and at the end of the day, it's up to the listeners, and the listeners are the people that bought into it.
Well, you know what? We played it a bunch. We love the song, and I mean, I think you were half joking when you said it was the dumbest song you ever recorded. But
no, it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid.
Well,
it is.
But sometimes you want that. You know, you just want to release.
Well, I mean, it ain't the first stupid one I've ever done.
Well, speaking of, what's in your Red Solo Cup right now?
Mezcal, you on a hook?
Yeah! We're doing a video right now.
Don't be shaking, Wayne.
Oh my God. Wow.
Hey, it'll help you.
That'll put some hair on your chest immediately.
It'll help you.
So I was thinking about your music. If I was describing to someone, you love America and you love beer. You probably have more songs with alcohol in the title than any other artist, any format.
I don't know about that. I love America.
Well, yeah, a lot of no doubt about that. Curtis the Red, White, and Blue, Made in America.
No, my deal is we sit around and write a lot of songs, and there's somebody always drinking while we're doing it. But if you look at the charts and the history of country music dating back to the first time Jimmy Rogers ever sang a train song, coming forward, there's always something that you have a difficult time looking at the list the top 40 in country music, not sing a song about liquor or something. And bars and people listen to country music are people that get off on the weekend and pop a cold beer, and it gets bigger every year. So I don't know. I guess the new album I've got's only got one beer song on it,
and we're playing it.
And you're playing it. So,
I like women that drink beer.
I like girls that drink beer.
Yeah. Any girls on the bus here that drink beer by any chance?
See, they're lying. They're lying. You don't see how many times you see a girl sitting around the long neck her hand. They always drink those little Kush drink.
Right.
And, the little umbrella. And the
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, wine coolers. And it's like, at my country club at home, there's this one girl that always just goes, the girls that play golf will go, hey, I want a club special, I want a margarita, I want a wine cooler. This one girl always goes, 2 Coronas. And I was just like, I like girls that drink beer.
So that inspired it.
That inspired it.
Before, I know we're running out of time here on the bus because we got a show to do, right? But I just read this. You have a show to do. I'm going to be enjoying it.
You ain't got shit.
I'm going to drink some more of that.
You're freaking done.
I read online that American Idol talked to you. Now, I know that a lot of stuff online is untrue, but is it true that they have reached out to you about being a judge with Randy Jackson and Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
And the answer is
no way.
No way. Is it because you've just got better things to do, or you just don't think you would really fit in on something like that?
It's just because. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of time, and their money's not worth my time right now, and I just don't want to. I mean, all the networks have come in the last 10 years and offered us a sitcom, but it always ends up in the end being, here's how many weeks we need, here's how much time we need, and at the end of the day, it's like, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, they've all come and said, let's do a sitcom, but they want 22 weeks of shooting and all this. First of all, to speak honest with you, I've never watched a full episode of it because I don't watch TV except late at night, and I watch ball, some kind of ball game, either the Dodgers and the Steelers, or I'm watching crime TV or the news or something. I just don't. So I don't really know what they do. I know they get a lot of press, and I know there's a lot of lovers and haters, so it's kind of polarized deal. But the time it takes to do those things would just kind of knock you in. I've shot a couple movies, and both of those cut into what I do, and I'm just real happy where I'm at, and it's a nice offer, and I'm honored that they wanted me to be there. It'd be nice to have Big Dog on there telling people how to do it.
Oh, I think you'd be great. No doubt about it. You'd be great on it. I mean,
but that's what they look for. They look for somebody who's going to say some stuff. And it's like, I just don't have the time, man. If it was something we could do in a month, I'd consider it. But my very first, you can ask my manager, he's right there. You called me about it, what did I say? First thing. No. So there's somebody else that'll fit it nice. It's an honor to be invited to it. Not dissing on it. It's a huge show. A lot of money and a lot of opportunity, but I just don't have it.
Has nothing to do with Ryan Seacrest.
No, Ryan Seacrest blew up Red Solo Cup. He's a dog, man. He's one of my dogs.
Okay, cool.
Solo Cup. He made Solo Cup the national 2012 Spring Break Song of the Year and taught it to him on there. Seacrest is great. In fact, I think the vibe I get from the whole thing is that it's better since Seacrest is there.
Yeah, no, he's making a lot.
He's a Mac Daddy, and I'm honored that they would invite me in. But at the same time, I don't think I'd be good at critiquing people because I don't critique people very much. I mean, if you slam me, I might slam you back, but I'm not going to sit and tell a guy he can't write or sing or any of that. So I'd be, it just wasn't my bad.
One last thing, Steelers started training camp this week. How far are they going?
I don't know.
Who's got one tonight? If you got a rap solo, get it up. I want to see it right now. Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals. You, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. Hey, Red Solo Cup as cheap and disposable in 14 years. They are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. And Freddie Mac kissed my ass. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love my Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you're easy to crack, and I really hate how you're easy to stack. Cause when beer runs down the front of my back, well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. But I have to admit that the ladies get smitten. And Myrna Sharply, my first name is written on you with a Sharpie when I get to hit on them to help me get lucky. Red Solo cup, let's go. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love this Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I've seen you in blue, I've seen you in yellow, and only you red will do for this feller. And if you be the Abbott to my Costello, then you are my fruit to my loom. Hey, Red Solo cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing. You're more than fantastic. Believe me, I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look right at you people and say, Red Solo cup. Oh, dude, you're not just a freaking cup, man.
No one ever thought.
You're more. You're more like my friend.
BFF? My BFF.
BFF.
Forever. My BFF.
Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo cup, yeah. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Come on, let's party. I like this Red Solo cup. I fill you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. I like this Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I've got my Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. It looks like a pretty good party here tonight. I think it'd be really, really cool if we all read back and sang this song where they could hear us all the way down to frickin' Sydney tonight. Y'all ready? All you people in the back, read back and let's go. 2, 3, I love you. Sing it. I love my Red Solo. Proceed to party. Let's go. I love you. Solo cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I've got my Red Solo cup. Yep, yep. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Hey, let's listen to the band.
Roll camera, please.
They used to call me lightning. I was always quick to strike. Had everything I own in the saddles on my back.
It's a kind of mini movie thing. Instead of the guy riding a horse, he rides a motorcycle. He's a drifter looking for his soulmates when he drifts. And he finds her dancing in a bar, and they fall in love completely on the spot. And the next 30 hours, It's kind of what would you do in the name of love? How far will you go?
Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun. Yeah.
Bullying is bad, but you know, in my generation, growing up where I grew up at, you know, our parents, my father wouldn't allow that to happen. My father would say, "Do whatever you have to do to shut it down." You know, fight. We would fight the bully. We would, if you let the guy bully you every day at school, it's going to continue to go. So it's better to take that ass whooping the first day, get it over with, and then they usually leave you alone.
If you're dumb enough to chase this man, you dumb enough to die.
I think people are mentally challenged, idiotic, moronic to designate every single issue that is on the board in this country, right wing or left wing. There's not one single thing political about supporting the troops. If I do support them, am I right wing? Not. Where does the political part of my Democrat, lifetime, third generation, never been a Republican in my family, supporting the troops, where does that make me a right wing now?
She kissed me for the last time and we headed out the back. Every gun was on us and every heartbeat pound.
I thought I would be able to do it as a great hobby and do it all the time, you know, work during the week and play music on the weekends in the bar, but I didn't, there was no way I could have knew that I would be the songwriter and have the success at that I've been for the last 20 years or whatever. It's just too far over the other side of the rainbow, you know.
Bullets in the gun.
Nicholson has a knack for doing amazing things, which leads to the question, what will Phil do next?
Hit it, Lefty.
Who's your caddy? Who's your baby?
No, it's who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Well, maybe it should be caddy.
You getting it, I think, maybe. Not.
Next question, what will Ford do next?
Hit that button. How do you like that power seat, caddy?
It's daddy to you, brother.
Ford Expedition, the only SUV with an available powerful third-row seat.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
It's exhilarating.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get him.
When you're standing out there on the balcony or down by the winter circle and they come pounding by.
Come on, baby. Come on.
It's a surreal, live kind of thing.
Isn't that fun?
Anytime I was on the road, like working regional before I had a record deal, I always loved to go to the track, but never thought about owning one until I came in with some money and I bought my dad that first horse, and when it won its first start, it was like, we need to get another one, right? And that was many another ones ago. I had a song called Dreamwalker. About the time I bought a farm and built a full training center.
We had a 40-stall barn, covered round pens and walkers, exercisers, a 7/8 mile racetrack. We was going to have 3 or 4 mares and some horses at the racetrack, and over about 6 years there, we wound up with 100 mares, and we had 60 or 70 horses at the racetrack. It kind of ballooned pretty fast, and it turned into from a kind of a hobby of his to a full-time job.
Congratulations. Good ride, son.
Great
All right, pal.
The great thing about breeding horses is when you breed to a $4,000 sire with a mare that made $40,000, then you're running against $600,000-$700,000 Keeneland and Fazig Tipton purchases in these big stakes, and you're outrunning them. It's a beautiful thing. Mad science.
It's a tough game, and he's tried hard at it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, Philly there. I don't like second, though. Nobody does.
The Derby's the one you want to win. Yeah, that's the one that everybody wants to hang on their wall and say, I won the Kentucky Derby. But God, it's hard to get there. You'll start on the Derby trail and you'll see all these great horses, and it's one by one they'll just start falling out. It'll look nothing like that April 1st. I guess that's the most frustrating part about this business, is that you work so hard to get that one horse.
They turn for home. Cactus Ridge in front.
He was undefeated 2-year-old.
Cactus Ridge wins the Arlington-Washington Futurity by 3.5 lengths.
Win 3 stakes and set track records in 2 of them.
Cactus Ridge runs them into the ground.
I mean, we were literally on our last workout
with Cactus Ridge, they're going to stick him on a plane, send him to Santa Anita.
They let him work between the races, and he is going to the Breeders' Cup.
And they checked him and said he had heat in his knee, and it was all over with the next day, done forever.
We bred lots of mares the next few years, you know, and we never have reproduced Cactus Ridge, but we're still trying.
I mean, that'll hook you. You want to get another one like that, but you can't. They're hard to find. They don't come along very often. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Anytime you have players like him in Horseford, it's a positive.
Raymond, how you been, buddy?
He's got 80, 90 horses at the racetrack, and those, you know, every trainer wants somebody like that.
I enjoyed the fact that he's so black and white, and he just calls it like it is. There's no Hollywood pretense about him at all.
Good ride, pal.
I don't know how it ends. He'll be in the horse business a long time, and he enjoys it. It's kind of his hobby, and enjoys it as much as anybody as I ever worked for or been around.
That's what horse racing business is. You dream more. Everything's a roll of the dice. The next one is too, and it's exciting. You got to live on the edge a little bit.
said it was best in all the land. And I said, no, 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 I don't. No more. I'm tired of waking up on the floor. No, thank you, please. It only makes me sneeze. And it makes it hard to find a door. I did that. That's Willie Roy on that old trumpet back there. Hey, take back the weed, take back the cocaine, baby. Take back the pill, take back the whiskey too. I don't need them now, your love is all I have. Honey, I make it now, I can get up on you. Hey, man, I know this came from Nashville, Tennessee, oh. He smiled because I didn't understand. Then he held up the moonshine whiskey, oh, oh. He said it was best in all the land. And I said, no, 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 I don't drink it no more. I'm tired of waking up on the floor. No, thank you, please, it only makes me sneeze. Then it makes it hard to find a door. I said, no, 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 I don't get high anymore. I'm tired of waking up on the floor. Hey, no, thank you, please, it only makes me sneeze. Then it makes it hard to find a door. That's wrong. No, 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 I don't drink it no more. I'm tired of waking up on the floor. No, thank you, please, it only makes me sneeze. Then it makes it hard to find a door.
There's a lot of people out here trying to carve out their American dream.
While they have different lives, different jobs, different needs, they all rely on the same truck. Ford F-Series,
America's #1 selling pickup.
Now, for a limited time, see your Ford dealer for our best offers of the year on all built Ford Tough trucks.
These are the trucks that are built in America.
Friends I'll never forget. One of my faves. Me and JP and Sonny, we grew up on a buddy plan. Where we some bad mothers, closer than brothers, had a rockin' little three-piece band. Yeah, we wrote a lot of songs about women, tried to sing them pretty for the girls, pushing everything we did to the limit, just living right out on the edge of the world. And I recall one summer night at a party, we were sophomores hanging out by the lake. I got off on some wine with a waitress. Sonny had a girlfriend who just couldn't wait. JB ended up around midnight with an ugly girl from up in the city. He downed every can of beer in the cooler, just trying to drink that poor thing pretty. Yeah, me and the boys, we made a lot of noise and we sang all our songs for free. We partied through college, quite some knowledge, never did get a degree. And we did it our way, looking back on a good day, still not a lot I regret. Yeah, there's some nights I can't remember, with friends I'll never forget. Then I grew up and got married, took a job with the FPL. Sonny's got a good life, a baby and a good wife, and every day he carries the mail. JB is a cross-country trucker, and he called last night from South Carolina. He said, I'm falling in love with a waitress, that I met at a Waffle House diner. And the years just roll on faster than they did back when we were kids. We needed a break from the grindstone. That's exactly what we did. I would put in a phone call to Sonny, and we stayed out all night long. We drank a few cold ones and told a few old ones and sang another verse to the song. Yeah, me and the boys, we made a lot of noise and we sang all our songs for free. Yeah, we partied through college, quite some knowledge, never did get a degree. We did it our way, looking back on the good days. There's still not a lot I regret. Midnights I can't remember, with friends I'll never forget. Long nights I can't remember, friends I'll never forget. See ya.
Hey, Toby.
What's up, baby?
Hey, how are you, pal?
Been good, man.
You look good. You got a new hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice, because I'm used to seeing you in the white hat. Look, you got it in the cover of the album. You got that. I was thinking you was the white hat guy. Now you're the black hat guy.
It's wintertime, and I had to switch up. I wore that in the last part of the tour, and then we did the video last year. Craig was in my video.
Yeah, that's right. I was in the Red Solo Cup video. That was one of the highlights of my career, Toby.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. That did well, that Red Solo Cup thing, didn't it?
So we're 30 million hits.
That's good. You get money for that?
You do.
I get money for it?
You don't get money. I get money.
Oh, well, that's... As long as we... Yeah, great, I guess. Maybe get myself a nice white hat.
Yeah.
Hey, my horse is learning Japanese. You've got a lot of horses, haven't you?
I do have a lot of race horses, and that's my favorite racehorse ever in the World Secretariat.
Yeah.
Not yours, I guess.
No, I love that horse. Yeah, no, do any of your horses learn to speak Japanese? No. I doubt it.
Does that one speak?
Well, he's got the bowing down. He's just starting.
Oh, well, I didn't know any horses really talk other than Mr. Ed, but.
Well, he's bowing. He's bowing to you right there. That's his way of welcoming you.
Hey, Sack, what's up, baby?
Yeah, there you are. All right, so listen, tell me about this album. Is this Beers Ago? There's a song called Beers Ago?
Well, that was off another album. That's a remix that we put on the on the additional.
Bonus tracks.
Yeah, bonus tracks. This is the single "Hope on the Rocks," and "Scat Cat's" a good song. This song was already a single. I Like Girls That Drink Beer. That's a good song.
Do you like girls? I can see at least two girls right there that drink beer. Yeah. You see those girls? They drink beer. They drink beer. Look at that. Yeah. They might be drinking beer right now.
They are.
You still got that place in, I went to a place of yours in Oklahoma, the restaurant. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think.
I love this bar and grill.
We've had just opened our 16th one.
You got 16 of them?
Virginia Beach, I think, is where our 16th one is.
Have you ever been to it?
Haven't been to that one yet. We just opened, but up Detroit, Chicago, Minneapolis, Denver, Phoenix, Rancho Cucamonga up right the road. Vegas.
Why Rancho Cucamonga?
Hey,
Rancho Cucamonga, that's where we're near.
Cucamonga. It's beer and southern fried grease.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I put on like 15 pounds just going for lunch. It was fantastic. Yeah, it's really good. Are you on tour right now?
No, we're back. I won't have to do much until I'm doing this album. I just finished, but we'll go USO tour, which I met J.R. Martinez back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you go out. You do USO a lot. I haven't been out for a while.
You're going to go, though. I'm going to get you to go with.
Yeah, no, I'll go with you. Where are you going?
We go to Afghanistan.
Right, I'll go. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Yeah.
He will?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I know you don't believe him half the time, but he'll go.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
Right.
But can I stand behind you?
You can.
And now here's my buddy. He's going to be on stage right now. You go there every year?
We do go there every year. We go for, this will be our 11th year, and we've done 192 shows.
Wow. Is it, you take the whole band? That's a big outfit.
Well, we take the core of the band, and we do the big basses, and then me and Scotty Emmerich take 2 guitars and get on a helicopter and go out and do the fire basses away from
right. Okay, yeah,
things. But anyway,
you do the ones. We did the same one in Kosovo.
Kosovo.
Yeah, Bonsteel.
Bonsteel. I did Bonsteel the very first time I went on the way in.
I like that one.
I did too.
You ever done the ones in Germany as well?
Yes.
That's a real easy tour. It's like Germany. People are friendly. It's fine. Yeah.
We usually end up landing in Ramstein to get on military aircraft to go in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Right.
So we always hit Ramstein.
Yeah, I've played Ramstein as well. I did. Well, I didn't play the same venue as you. I did the.
You needed to take the next step.
What? Go to Afghanistan?
And go into Iraq or Afghanistan.
Oh, that's dangerous, man.
No, you got good people with you, man. They'll
that's true. No, the USO have always been very nice to me.
They will.
Yeah. Do you? What?
I'm thinking about. Keep looking at your horse over there.
You just keep your eyes off it. You got your own horses. I got one horse. How many horses do you have?
I have a couple hundred.
Well, you got a couple of hundred horses. I got one horse.
But
Leave my horse alone, Ed.
I was thinking about naming a horse. I have to name new horses every year because I have a new crop, and I have so many. I keep looking at your horse. I keep thinking I'm going to name one. Craig.
Well, that's. Now, here's why that gets tricky.
How about this?
But then you have to...
How about just Craig F?
Craig F? Tootsie Fruits, Craig F. Tootsie Fruits.
Craig F. You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, I'll take it now. Now, listen, are you leaving?
No, I was looking for something to write that down. I don't want to forget.
Oh, you want to write it down?
Right.
Crikey. I'll write it down for you. Crikey.
Craig F.
Well, don't you have a DVR or something?
Yeah, they'll get this.
Yeah, so write it down, will you?
Yeah.
Jeff, you write it down with your arm there.
That's great.
Listen, you're gonna come and play a track over this album, right? You're gonna come back.
I am. I'm gonna do "Hope on the Rocks."
All right. Do you want a piece of fruit before you?
Sure. You got one of them big, one that looks like a penis or something.
Yeah. Really? That's what you're after?
Well, that's what I usually see people pick.
No, I mean I
never see anybody get one out there that looks like anything but.
Well, you got grapes here. They look.
That's a pretty good one there.
Yeah, that's right there. Right there. That's the one you want. Is that it?
Yeah, this is it. I'm good with it.
All right. Well, you take that and then take a break, and you can peel that and put it in your beer.
Okay.
What are they called? What is that called?
I don't know. The badge.
It's called on it.
What is that?
No, man, that's a weird looking thing, isn't it? Well, it's one of those appearance things. You put that in your beer, and there you go. Toby Keith will be back to sing. We'll be right back. J.R. Martinez, everybody.
Necessary. Man, but every night I pray for peace on earth. And I hand out my dollars to the homeless. But I believe that every able soul should work. The Father gave me my shotgun. I hand down to my son. Try to teach him everything means. I'm a man of my conviction. Call me wrong, call me right, but I bring my better angels to everybody. You may not like where I'm going, but you sure know where I stand. So hate me if you want to. Love me if you can. Stand by my right to speak freely. Still I worry about what kids learn from TV. Before all the betting turns to angry words and hate. So some call me wrong, call me right, but I bring my better angels to everybody. You may not like where I'm going, but you sure know where I stand. Hate me if you want to, love me if you can. American girls and American guys will always stand up and we'll always recognize when we see old glory fly. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army where he lost his right eye when he flew the flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live forever in the land of the free. This nation of love is falling under attack. Everybody's sucker punch came flying from somewhere in the back. Since we can see clear through our big black eye, we can't lit up your world like the 4th of July. I'm the sound, put your name, top of hill there. The statue of Miss Donna shaking her fist, and the people will fly. It's gonna be hell. You hear my freedom stuttering out there. It'll be like the whole wide world raining down on you. That's brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, justice will be served and the battle will rage, and the good guys will win every time we rattle their cage. Ah, you'd be sorry that you messed with my U.S. Sing it with me. We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. I'm the sound, put your name.